Earlier, I dropped a stat from the Big Ten. There were two teams. They're 3-0 and taking us to Covertown. Penn State and my Rutgers Scarlet Knights. They are 24-point dogs on the road in the Big House. Number 2, Michigan. It's an 11 a.m. game, a sleepy Big Ten Network kick. You guys are both on the Wolverines in this one. Garrett, team that is near and dear to your heart. Why does Michigan run away with this?
Well, I think the fact of the matter is Rutgers right now is just kind of Michigan light. I think that they kind of play the same style of football that Michigan plays. They like to run the ball. They want to kind of out physical you. They want to, get their defenses there and play really good defense and do that. I just think the problem is Rutgers is playing Michigan, right? They're playing the team that they're supposed to be that version of, right? They're modeling after that. But Michigan is much better across the board, better athletes, a lot more talent, a lot more effective at what they do. I think the formula for beating Michigan is what TCU did, right? Where they just throw such a dramatic style change at them that they're not used to, and you just kind of surprise them, take them off guard. But look, Michigan on defense, they look against this offense every single week. I don't think that they're going to be able to score very much. I don't think Rutgers scores very much, that is, and I think that Michigan is going to take a step in the right direction. They got their stinker out a little bit last week, and I say stinker, they still won the game pretty handily, but JJ didn't have his best game. I'm going to guarantee you he got after it in practice, does a lot better job this week, and I think that they're going to win this one by a whole bunch.
You guys are burying the lead. Jim Harbaugh is back, baby. He is back on the sidelines, and I think Michigan wins this one by right about 24 points. I'll go ahead and take them to cover. Rutgers has looked really, really good. I don't want to shade Rutgers. I'm very happy for them. This is the best start they've had in a very long time. And they've looked really good against the competition they played so far. This is just too big of a step up for them, though. And I think Michigan will take care of business relatively easily. They're going to run the ball. The clock's going to run. I would be tempted to take the under at 44 points, but that's definitely going to be, around. It should be right around there, and Michigan should, take care of business.
I also would be very tempted to take the under. Both of these teams stake their reputation on defense. They run the ball a lot. Play action is going to be fun. Garrett, you mentioned both these teams are very similar. Both like to draw you into the box and then run a bootleg and throw it over the top. Every time Virginia Tech crept close enough to make me uncomfortable last week, remember I took Rutgers minus the number, they would run play action and Gavin Wimsatt would either throw the ball or he would just scamper away from everybody, and we got to Covertown. I think Rutgers has to hang on a little bit more this week. Obviously, I don't think they're going to catch Michigan by surprise, but I do think their defense does enough to keep this a low-scoring affair, and they hang around. I think if you're telling me they lose by 21, I think that's no hit against what Rutgers is going to do the rest of this season. They're a plucky team. I think they can get to a bowl game, but it also will check the boxes for Michigan. And so in that way, I think Michigan late, if they're up by 20, 21 points, we're taking knees. We're running out the clock, and I think I can get the backdoor cover that way. So we'll roll with Rutgers plus the points. Plus, it's just more fun when I'm rolling with the team that I care about.
Gracious, how about that?